of a good story, and then to create and tell an original story based on personal experience. So Sharon will be telling a story based on her own personal experience. She'll be using vivid descriptions and dialogue to bring story to life. I believe that. The topic of the speech is Uber networking, and she has 6 to 8 minutes. Let's welcome Sharon.
I'm Sharon Todd, and I'm an awkward networker. Yeah, I see the look on your faces. Aditya is laughing like, that's not even possible. He threw his head back. How can you possibly be an awkward networker? Let me explain. Let me explain. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. I am great when I know everyone in the room. I'll come up, I'll say hi to Vilmush, I'll talk to Booma, I'll joke around with Jane. But when I don't know anyone, mentally, I will talk myself out of going to any networking event. I don't like walking through the door and seeing a bunch of strangers. And I've struggled with that my entire career when I was in corporate America. But when you're working for somebody else, you can skate by. Because there's always a coworker that you can ride along with. What time are you going to be downstairs in the lobby? I'll walk with you. There's ways to do it. There's ways to escape the awkwardness of walking into a room and not knowing anyone. But then, when you have your own business like I do, networking is everything. Someone said, and I can't remember who, but someone said, if you want to grow your business, you have to tell everybody about your business. And the good news is there's lots of people. And I was talking myself out of attending networking events by myself. If I had a friend, we were good to go. Oh yes, I would be all dressed up, I would be stepping out, it would be fun. If I had to do it on my own, I would come up with every reason, or just self-sabotage. Stay too long watching The Housewives of Atlanta. Oh my gosh, look at the time. I don't have to go. It's cold outside. I don't have the right outfit. I didn't get my hair done. All kinds of excuses, simply because of that awkwardness. When I did go through the door, I did my old standby trick, paste a smile on my face, try to make eye contact, and hope that somebody comes up to me and talk to me. So basically what I was doing, I was putting my business, the amount of people that I could have met, into the hands of somebody else, hoping that someone would talk to me. Now, once I had someone to talk to me, and sort of like a partner, all the awkwardness went away, and I became the Sharon that you see all the time. That would not make Aditya laugh when I made that comment about being an awkward networker. Last year, this came to a head because my business was slowing, and I told my son that I needed to do something about it. My son is in his 20s, he's a millennial, he's fearless, he's tall and good looking. Speaking to people is not a problem for him. So he said to me, hey Mom, you should just Uber. Let that sink in for a second. Why would I want to drive around in my car and pick up strangers and do some sort of sharing? Right, Winnie? Why would I want to do that? So I said, no, getaway child, you don't know what you're talking about. Fast forward to June. I wasn't improving, and the only way to get better, like I tell you every single week, is that you have to do it. I decided that I was going to face the awkwardness head on, stare it dead in the eye. I was going to sign up to be an Uber driver, like my son suggested, because I would have no choice but to get up over the awkwardness, because somebody's in the back seat, and I could feel their eyes staring at my neck. That's what I was thinking in June. A few weeks later, I was cleared by Homeland Security. I'm not on any watch list. And I was ready to drive. Saturday morning, got into the car, Turn on the app. First 3 people canceled. I thought it took it personally. They took one look at this face and they said, "We don't want you driving us around." I text my son. These people cancel. Mom, that happens. He's 20-something. His notes are brief. I kept driving. Now I'm downtown Stanford. Looped under the overpass by the train station. Cut around Canal Street. Beep! There goes the signal. Someone wants me to pick them up at the Marriott. Turn in the driveway, pulled up. How the dickens am I going to know who it is? Have you ever seen people standing around, everybody staring at their phone? I don't know who it is. The good news is they know who I am. They have license plate, and she came over. Sidebar. She was hungover. Made my life easier. She needed to go back home to Portchester. Long distance drive. Yes, more money. And she didn't want to speak to me. Yay! Not yet anyway. And she was on the phone calling the pharmacy for the morning after pill. Scandalous! My ears were burnt. When we got closer to Portchester, she started to tell me what was happening. And then she admitted she couldn't remember where she parked her car. But we did find her car. And that was a great way for me to break the ice, because I'm thinking, if they're all like this is fantastic. Over time, last 4 months, I think, July to now, 4 months, I have gotten so much better at talking to people. Because now it's just a muscle I use all the time. People get in the car, and I can judge by their body language whether or not they want to speak to me. And if they do want to speak to me, I have managed to practice my elevator pitch on them. Because they'll say, "So what else do you do when you're not Ubering?" "Well, I create strategy for people and brands, so let me tell you about that." And then they lean forward, really, and they start to talk to me. But the big takeaway, I started this for selfish reasons. I wanted to improve, which I have. I feel so much better. But the joy of picking up strangers has taken me to the next level. I am on a journey on first dates, on anniversaries, vacations, coming back from vacations. People tell me everything, except for the 5% who are just obnoxious and don't want to speak to me. But 95% of the people who enter my car in the limited time that I Uber every week share a part of themselves with me. And I'm on their journey, dropping a grandmother off because her daughter is having a baby to the hospital. It's like, yay, go grandma, this is going to be awesome. You're going to rock this kid's life. So as I close tonight with that story of moving from awkward networking to Uber networking, I want you all to know this. If you're ever afraid of anything in your life, stare it right between the eyes, walk towards it, and just get it done. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sharon. So I'm